Hello! In this video, we are going to go over all about how you can sell aprons. So aprons are a product that people have been asking about for a long time. And we've launched these around Father's Day, kind of thinking men's products and barbecue and things like that. But of course you can use these unisex. And so in this video, I'm going to go over some different ways that you can market them. They're really great because they have high margin products that are actively selling well on Amazon and Etsy. I pay for multiple different kind of tools to tell how many products are selling, how much they're making. So we'll go over exactly the products, how they're doing, and then we will go over different ways that you can market these tools as well. So let's jump into it. First up, I went on a tool to look for products that sell well that are aprons, and so I see different things. Now something like this would not work because it says personalized master chef. We definitely don't want to have master chef because that would be copyrighted, but you could do something like personalized chef apron would work really well. Personalized in general seems to do really well. So this one is 166 sales a month, but I know it's writing off of the copyright. We have a personalized barbecue apron here. So again, kind of thinking about the men's situation. This sells 272 of them per month. Can also do personalized women aprons, and this one sells 73 per month. It says average of $2,774 in the past 12 months. Personalized apron for men, gift for dad here. This is $30,000 in revenue in the last 12 months, and people can just personalize with their name and then maybe their last name as well. And here is one for personalized baking apron, and I can see this as a personalized baking. Sure, you can also do different types of baking. So I don't know all the different ways, but there's cake baking or the different types of things that people, pastry chef, make different ones for specific niches. I could see that doing really well. You could always do the monograms. Monograms are popular again. Here's an example of one. This one's selling 83 per month, and it did $24,000 in the last 12 months, so $2,000 a month there. Now, some of these other ones, like this baking one, $16,000 in the last 12 months. Now on another tool, I'll show you some more. Let me make this bigger. And let's go through here. We have this one, personalized one. This isn't exactly the type of apron that we have at Custom Happy, but $14,000 a month for a personalized one. Here is another baking one. Again, if you do the special niches for the different types of cooking, I think that could be so cool. But this general one is $6,969 estimated monthly revenue, and they've sold 2,148 of them. Another personalized apron, just general personalized, and this is 2,704 sales, and it's estimated $5,700 a month in revenue. Personalized kitchen apron. I know this is linen, so it's a little bit different. But just for kind of some ideas, we have cooking apron with the name, the cooking utensils on the image, and estimated $4,389 a month in revenue. We have another chef one here, so chef, and then you put the person's name, $3,900 a month in revenue. And so I think the chef market definitely works, but if you can really take it a step further and get into specific types of ways to cook and things like that, you might have more just ability to get in because there's not as much competition. So not that I even think there's a ton of competition this way, but I just always want to see kind of what's the best. So let's see if we do baking apron, or actually let's do chef apron. Let's see how much competition there is. Okay, it says 1,000 plus. But if we go to, for example, pastry chef apron, okay, awesome, it still says 1,000, so that's helpful, but I know there's going to be less. And even here, okay, this one says pastry queen, but the other ones don't say pastry specifically. So I think there's probably a way that you can get in. I mean, and if we open this one for the pastry chef, I know we can't see exactly how many, well, we can look at the other tools to see how many sales it's making. But here, there are reviews, pastry queen, so people are buying this one specifically. And if you could add the personalization, I think that'd be pretty dope. Okay, so there are that. You could also do like barbecue kind of themes. I know people love buying the barbecue aprons. There are other things you can do. So when I was going into Amazon, where is the one? Yeah, this one. It was just aqua. I don't know. So this has, and there's all different colors. People can just buy their favorite color, sage and orchid and eggplant, etc. Now this one is selling $7,431 a month in revenue just for the colors. So you could sell it with colors. You could also look at doing specific like floral or geometric or abstract kind of things that people like as well, just for different kind of designs. If they're buying them by their color, they might also buy them by the different designs. You could also, by the way, craft beer enthusiasts might be another apron I forgot to say before. I'm looking at my notes. And then something that I don't see a lot of people doing are you can create aprons for different niches that create a lot of mess. So things like pottery or gardening, things like that could be really cool. Other ones that I saw on Amazon that were doing well, I'll make this just a little bit smaller, is we have personalized ones here, 357 reviews, which means probably 3,570 purchases at least. It's estimated $1,200 a month in revenue. I saw on Etsy too, it didn't come up when I was showing you here, but in my research before, I saw that dog aprons do well. And so here is general kind of dog one. They have other ones too, different, but they're all paw prints, or here's a cat one, here's another cat one. And this whole one with dogs and cats, $6,000 a month in revenue. I also saw though, it must have, when I reorganized everything to get it to the most popular ones, there were a lot of aprons for specific dog breeds that were doing well too. So I saw Boston Terrier apron or Yorkshire apron, and those had a good amount of sales too. So you could certainly go off of dog breeds and cat breeds and see what sells well there. And then for men specifically, because we did originally, want to launch this for Father's Day, I saw that there were certain ones that were doing well. A lot of the kind of sexual innuendo ones can do really well. So My Wife Loves My Meat here, $6,507 in revenue. Don't worry, I can do this. I watched a YouTube video, $80,499. I'll Feed All You Effers. This one's $7,000 a month in revenue. So the men one can do really good. King of the Grill is another one I could see having personalization. King of the Grill and then the name. Here's a birthday milestone one. It took 50 years to look this good. That one's estimated $5,631 a month. As always, I don't know for sure how accurate these tools are, but I think they're pretty good. Here's one we have floral color butterflies, kind of speaking to the idea that people would like different designs. The floral. King of the Grill again is one, $2,907 there. I Only Smoke the Good Stuff, $6,371. The Grill Father. These are some different ideas if you want to go for Father's Day for right now. But I think I don't make designs specifically for holidays like I talk about. It's just that you might launch them now and then they'll get more sales around Father's Day, but they'll still get them for Christmas and birthdays and just because and all of that. Here's another personalized one. It's saying, it's not updating actually with how much it's making, but I see that it's number 3 in handmade aprons. So that's got to be doing pretty well. So here you can see some more, and these all seem to be doing really well. As I scroll down, I still see pretty good monthly revenues. Everything over here's, 3,767. This one, 5,667. So there's absolutely a lot of opportunity here. Oh, and so one other thing I like to do, by the way, is I like to go to customer reviews 4-star and up, because that means that at least some people have purchased. That helps give good ideas. And then I know sometimes you guys say, some of the cheaper aprons, it's not really fair competition. So I'll also often do a minimum price and then the 4-star, and then we can see the things that are selling well that have higher prices. And there's still a lot of them, as you can see. You can also sell aprons for special events. So if you wanted to do, for example, bridal showers or cooking competitions, those would be fun to sell for. You could do matching sets. So Custom Happy has the pot holders now. So you could do apron and a pot holder together as some kind of a bundle and increase your order value that way. If you happen to have any ins with like cooking clubs, maybe family reunion gifts where aprons could be individualized, those would be fun things you could sell for. I mean, a family reunion you could put on Etsy or Amazon. But for cooking clubs, maybe you know people at restaurants or art studios that want custom branding. That would be another way that you could sell these. Culinary classes, that would be a fun thing to sell for people that have those courses, or they have like classes and stuff that people can go to. And then the last thing I will say is reviews. So I'm going to be talking about reviews more in the videos to get good ideas for other things that you can make designs for. So in this one, as an example, we have hot stuff coming through, and I don't mean the food. Now let's just go to the reviews and see what people say. So here's this one. I just got this apron from my husband, who loves making pizzas at home and also likes to grill. So this is saying that you can make one for apron for making pizza. You know how I was saying you could make ones for certain types of chef, maybe like pizza maker apron would be another one. First review, boom, gives really good insight. My dad recently started grilling a lot, and he's said that saying a million times. So maybe this could be gift. You can make another one, gift for daughter to dad, or something like that. So a gift for son to dad as one of your keywords if you make more of these different aprons. Made a cute Valentine's present for hubby who loves to cook and grill. Valentine's Day gift might be another one that you make if you end up selling really well. Let me see if I can find some more, because I think that these can be super duper helpful. Okay, some of them, love it, fits perfect aside. That's not mega helpful. But sometimes if you look a little bit, okay, I bought this to use for my job as a dog groomer. Okay, awesome. So now, dog groomer, you can make a dog groomer apron. Here, this person says it too. I use this every day as a professional groomer. And if we search professional groomer apron or groomer apron, I'm curious. Groomer apron. Okay, so that is something that people are searching for, but I don't. First of all, there's only 290 results for it. So it's something that people are searching for, and there's not a lot of results. And I don't see anything at first glance for personalized groomer aprons. Now, how awesome would that be? I bet people would love to have that. If they're doing something professional, they could have their name, maybe their custom branding. So it does pay sometimes. It's a little bit more than low hanging, but it pays sometimes to go in and do a little bit more research. Let's see here for this one. We'll go through some reviews and see what we can find. Okay, the color was the right color for the food truck. This one says, the aprons came in looking wonderful. The color was the right color for the food truck. So that would be another thing. Food truck aprons, food truck merchandise. Maybe people can personalize to a very specific hex code if they have a very specific color in their logo. That's really interesting. Let me see if we can find anything else. And if that's the only thing we find for that one, that's still pretty helpful, because that could give a whole new slew of ideas that could happen. I see a bunch of people saying they're searching apron for work. So maybe that would be another one, apron for work, that we search for. Cotton aprons for the kitchen and making pottery. Here we go. So pottery apron. Now let's go. How many people have something for pottery apron? Only 651 results here. And so 1, 2, 3, these don't have anything about pottery in their title. Potter's Kitchen. Okay, some of the other ones do, but there's still not a lot of competition. And I wonder if there's different types of pottery that you could search for. You could ask ChatGPT, give me all the sub niches inside pottery, and then make one for each of those. And again, I don't see personalized options for these. So there's so many different ways that you can go about selling these products. Hopefully this helps and gives you lots of different ideas of how you can get started with the aprons. There's a trillion different markets that you can get into. Because this has so much less competition than other products and you can charge higher margin, I think that this is another really good one that could potentially make you a lot of sales. If this video was helpful and you have not signed up for any of my courses yet, there's going to be a link underneath this video on how you can get started. There is so much more where that came from.